Hi everyone, Big Pauly back for a brand new Blu-ray hunt. That's right, it's been a couple of weeks. I've had some ups and downs, but it's blue sky. I'm feeling good. I feel good. Yeah. Some bloke driving past me. Looked really weird. You're probably wondering why I was holding a phone. Maybe I was videoing him. Anyway, yes, it is Monday, new release day. We are going to go out. We are going to check the shops. Today we are heading to Canterbury. Yes, didn't want to travel too far today. There's also a couple of other shops that we're going to do as well. We'll do the usual. So we've got HMV, we've got CEX, British Art Foundation next door. I'm also probably going to try Asda. I know it's Monday. They won't be putting stuff on the shelf. It's only 9:30 in the morning. But we can at least have a look at a few things that maybe have been put on the shelf last week. And then I'll be heading back to Dover to the big British Art Foundation that at the moment seems to have got a ton of media. Yeah, loads of Blu-rays. It looks like somebody's offloaded 20,000 DVDs. That's a little bit of an exaggeration, but there's crap tons of DVDs. There's DVDs in the shelves, there's DVDs in baskets, and hopefully we might find something interesting in there. But anyway, before we get going, I do have the list of stuff that is out today. So let me put you into good old trusty receiver position, and then we'll go and have a look and see what comes out today. Okay, so trusty old receiver position. I bet you're wondering, why am I still wearing a scarf in April? It's cold. It's literally 7 degrees outside. I saw on the weather forecast we're supposed to be getting a heat wave at Easter. I don't think so, because I checked the weather forecast. It's going to be 11 centigrade, so I don't know where on earth they got that from. But anyway, let's not dwell on the weather, even though it is blue sky. Let's go through the list. Right, okie dokie. Today is really a big 4K day. Yes. First up, we have The City of Lost Children in 4K. This looks weird. It looks like one of those retro French films. I think it's got Ron Perlman in it. But yeah, I'm not sure on that. It looks a bit weird for me. Yeah, because you don't like weird, Paul. We also have the Maltese Falcon. Whenever I see that title, I just think of Maltesers. Yeah, the Maltese Falcon on 4K. That's with Humphrey Bogart, or Bogey, as they like to call him. So that's on 4K. There's also a steelbook for that as well. Looks very nice. We also have Babylon 4K. Every time I see that, I want to say Babylon 5. Yes. Babylon 4K. This is from Damien Chazelle that did First Man. And what's the Ryan Gosling dancing one? La La Land, which I actually still haven't seen yet. So that's available on 4K and also a steelbook. Really nice looking steelbook. So hopefully HMV have got the steelbook. We'll give that a go. We do also have a film with Paul Newman called Cool Hand Luke. This, I think, is 1967. Now, I've never seen it. It's one of those classic Paul Newman films, but I have never seen it. I watched the trailer, the Warner Brothers 100th anniversary trailer. It looks stunning for a 1967 film. That's the thing with a lot of these old films. On 4K, they're making them look amazing. So there's a good possibility I'm going to pick it up, because I like prison dramas. I like prison films. And it's 4K and it looks fantastic. So that is available on 4K with one of those probably slim cases and the Warner 100 logo along the top there. We also have a steelbook for it, so we'll have a look in HMV to see if they got the steelbook. Doesn't mention that or Babylon is an HMV exclusive, or a Zavvi exclusive rather, so hopefully we'll see those in HMV. Trekking it up now. Beam me up, snotty. Yes, we have Star Trek The Next Generation, the 4K movie collection. Blimey, that's a mouthful, yeah. So this is all of the Next Generation movies in 4K in one package. That looks okay, that looks pretty good. I like the artwork on there. It's not what I'm going to go for, though. I'm going to go for the individual ones, if they've got them. So we have Star Trek Generations. We also have Star Trek First Contact. And we have Insurrection. And the final Next Generation movie, Nemesis. Which, of course, if you're not familiar, Tom Hardy's in it. I know. Bald, though. Yes, so lots of Star Trek. Speaking of Star Trek, this coming Wednesday is Star Trek First Contact Day. It's the day where humans first made contact with Vulcans in the year 2063. Yes. And I'm dedicating that day to Star Trek. So I've got a Star Trek complete Blu-ray and 4K collection video coming up in the morning. In the afternoon, I will have a ranking. I don't normally do a lot of rankings. Careful, Paul. Yes. Yeah, I don't do many rankings. I think I've done a Star Wars one before, but this will be Star Trek, all 13 films. I'm ranking them and talking about them, so that will be coming up late in the afternoon. I might I might throw a few other Star Trek bits in there during the daytime as well to make it a really nice Star Trek day, but we'll be celebrating Star Trek all day that day. Yeah. Back to the whatever's out. Lauren. We have a film called Lauren. I don't know about that. There's also a film called EO. It's not Michael Jackson. What was that called? Was it Captain EO? Yes. I remember actually the Captain EO experience in Disneyland in California. I think it was way back in the day, yeah. But anyway, this is a film on BFI label, and it's got a donkey on it, so I don't know. I don't really know what it's about. Is it a documentary about donkeys or just a day in a donkey's life? I'll tell you what though, if I grabbed it off the shelf in HMV and took it to the counter, I'd go, EO. Oh, shit in apple. Yes, shut up. We also have the Bob Clark. We have, I can't continue now. We have the Bob Clark Horror Collection on 101 Films. Don't know if HMV will have that. We can have a look though. And also the French Dispatch. This is from Wes Anderson, and I believe this is an HMV exclusive, so not going to find it anywhere else. So there, that is the list. I'm not sure about the French Dispatch. I watched the trailer, it looks weird. I've never been that hot on Wes Anderson. It's something about the style. I did watch the Steve Zissou, or whatever it's called. I didn't really think that much of it, so I don't know. I might not pick it up. Anyway, let me just put you back into normal position. There we go, so back into normal position. So I've had my breakfast, it's blue sky. Let's get over to Canterbury and let's start some beautiful Blu-ray hunting. Yeah, let's see what we can find today. Okay, so we just arrived over here at Canterbury. One good thing about half term, there's no one in the car park. There's hardly anybody, just a few cars down there. So we've got everywhere to park. Yes, fantastic. Okie dokie. So let's go to our first stop then, HMV. Let's go. Okay, doesn't look too busy over here today, so that's pretty good. But let's go to our first stop, just around the corner there, HMV. Looks like they've got a big sale on some vinyl in the window. That's pretty good. Not that I collect vinyl, but yeah, fantastic. Okie dokie. So let's pop in the main shop here and let's go and have a look, see what we've got today. Okay, so coming through the door, I'm confronted by Dungeons and Dragons pop vinyl figures. Lots of characters. I still need to see the film. There's also some plush figures here as well. There's a few t-shirts, you can see there, a pile of t-shirts here as well. All very nice. Also, we have some Wallace and Gromit. This looks like a diary, I think, maybe, or a notepad. Very nice there. We also have a Shaun the Sheep one, and also a desk tidy for the wrong trousers. We've got a couple of drinks containers as well with Wallace and Gromit, so they look very nice. Over onto the movies, here we have Babylon. This is on 4K. It doesn't look like it comes with a Blu-ray. It's £24.99. That should be reduced a little bit if there's no Blu-ray, you know what I mean. And we also, I forgot this one was coming out, A Man Called Otto. Unfortunately, we're getting no Blu-ray here in the UK. We're just getting a standard DVD, which is crap. And here is the French Dispatch. So this is the HMV exclusive in a slim case, £14.99. So if you want it, you've got to get it from HMV. And we also have a Bruce Willis film, Assassin. This is probably going to be one of his last ones, unfortunately. We have this Batman, was it Doom in Gotham or something? I think this came out last week or the week before. And also Hellraiser as well. Looks like they've only got the DVD. I believe this is the female Pinhead. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that looks $9.99. Here's the 4K for Cool Hand Luke with Paul Newman. Part of the Warner 100 Legacy, £19.99, and next to it we have Maltesers on a Falcon. Yeah, I think it's about the same price. Down here we have the Star Trek collection for £80. That's all 4 Next Generation films, and I yanked these out at the bottom because they were at the bottom shelf. So we have Star Trek Nemesis here on 4K, so that's £19.99. We also have First Contact. I do love the artwork, love the use of these posters on there. We also have Insurrection as well, and of course we have Star Trek Generations, so that's excellent. Here is Rocky 4 there, and I just saw this Boyhood on 4K. This is a relatively new release for £30, so that's pretty good. Here's a little selection of reduced 4Ks on the end cap here. A lot of them without slip covers, unfortunately, but I've got pretty much most of the movies on 4K. So I don't need to really pick anything up there, but it's great having them there. Up here on the BFI label we have the donkey, that's right, EO. £16.99 in a nice red case there with a picture of a donkey. And over on the 4Ks we have The City of Lost Children on 4K and Blu-ray for £19.99. So that's pretty good. And by the counter we have The Evil Dead on 4K for £9.99. Okay, so they had a lot of good stuff in HMV. They also had a lot of good 4Ks reduced to £14.99. I did pick up a nice bag full though. I picked up 6 items. Yeah, it's a good week this week. So I've got 6 items there. And yeah, let's go to our next stop. We'll go to CEX, and then next door is the British Heart Foundation. So we've got to navigate through all the digging up that they've got out there. It's a mess where the stall holders normally go, so they're just doing all the pavement and everything. So yeah, CEX, next stop. Yeah, unfortunately they don't, bloody seagulls, they don't give you much room to walk down here. And you see they're like putting in like pavements or something, I don't know, bloody mess. So this is normally where all the stall holders go, but I don't know how long this is going to take. Anyway, here we are, CEX, and then there's British Heart Foundation there, so let's pop in CEX first. Okay, on the 4K section I'm seeing a couple of Batmans, Batman Forever, Batman and Robin, both £10, both with mint slipcovers, fantastic. Can't say the same for this though, Back to the Future on 4K, look at the state of that. Yeah, I wouldn't be picking that up for what, 38 quid odd. We've got some Elvis there. This also, I noticed, Onward from Pixar, £4 on 4K in a mint slipcase. So that's pretty good. The Lion King there. We have Giant. Plus we also have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 with a reprinted cover. Yikes, no, I'll leave that. Some Spider-Man down there. We've got some Scarface. A few Star Wars with the slipcovers for £10 each. All 4K, so that's pretty good. Some Top Guns, we've got Thor, Love and Thunder. We do also have a Star Trek down here. We have Star Trek The Search for Spock for £12 with a slipcover as well, and a few down the bottom there as well. What else we've got? Up here we have 300 for £1 with another reprinted cover. Nah, leave that. We also have Airwolf the movie for £5, so that's pretty good. Haven't seen that in years. We also have Avatar, the complete series. This is The Last Airbender for £22. That's pretty good. And here's just a little glance at some of the Blu-rays on the shelf here, including Bad Lieutenant, and a few others. I noticed the Coen Brothers collection includes the Big Lebowski and Barton Fink and Burn After Reading, £12. That's pretty good. Next to it, we've got the Conjuring Universe 7-film collection for £25. And this, I was kind of interested in this. I've got this. I've got the Crazies, but I've only got the Crazies. But this seems to have a double pack with the George A. Romero original, and I've never seen that. My one doesn't have the original. Strange. Here we have a couple of weird ones in coloured cases. I don't know why I videoed that. And also the best 4K transfer of all time, Terminator 2. Yeah, whatever. Down the bottom here we have M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's The Visit for £3. Pretty good. We also have a Harold and Kumar's Christmas movie for £3. Nice. And up here we have Piranha for £10. And we also have James Cameron's biggest movie of all time, Piranha 2: The Spawning. Okay, so next stop, British Heart Foundation. Let's go and check it out. We've got some cool Batman cars in the window here. We've got Batman Forever. Don't know if I can zoom in. Yeah, Batman Forever there. Batmobile and Batman. Also a Fast and Furious car up the top there. What's that? £14, I think. We have The World Is Not Enough. Can't really see them very well. Yeah, you can see there you've got the Fast and Furious car, the Aston Martin Vanquish Corgi for £5. And the Lotus Esprit from The Spy Who Loved Me. I think that might be sold, but you've got the hovercraft from Die Another Day there as well. That's cool. So here are the Blu-rays. Colombiana, I think that is. Wanted, Battleship, Homeland, a lot of regular ones, and some of the ones that were in here weeks and weeks ago. We got Wall-E in there as well, Gravity and that, but nothing that, you know, took my fancy. We do have a load of Last of the Summer Wine DVDs, and also some Steptoe and Sons as well. And right up here on the corner I noticed a Blu-ray, and it's actually Shakira for I think that's £4, yeah. So it's a concert, so Lulu might like that actually. Okay, so we are done in the city centre here. Didn't find anything to pick up in CEX or British Heart Foundation, but we ain't finished yet, so let's go back to the car. Let's pop down to Asda, have a quick look in Asda, and then we'll pop back to Dover to the bigger British Heart Foundation and have a look in there. So yes, next stop then, Asda. Okay, so down here at Asda, you can see it down there. There it is, Asda, and you can see some bird crap on my window as well. Yes, talking about the car, I'm going to tell you a little story in a minute after we come out of Asda. Very interesting. I almost lost my transportation. Yes, but I'll discuss that in a little bit after we come out. But yeah, let's go in, let's have a look. Not expecting anything on the shelf. It's 11 o'clock in the morning. There's no way in hell that there's anything new on the shelf. If there is, I will strip off, put on a nappy, and run around the superstore with my thumb in my mouth saying, "Where's my mummy?" Oh shit, I really hope they haven't put anything out. Anyway, let's go in and have a look. Paul, why do you bloody say these things? Oh God, you know they're going to come back and bite you on the bum. Oh. Okay, so have they had anything new in yet? No, I don't think so. Oh, thank God for that. I thought I was going to be running around the shop in my nappy then. Got Scream on Blu-ray. That's the Scream 5 for £7. Nope for 15. We've got all the 4Ks down the bottom here, lots of Star Wars ones and some John Wicks. £20, is that? God, it's a bit dear. About 20 quid for that. Get cheaper than that. And the DVDs, Banshees of Inisherin. That might be new, I think. Gunfight at Rio Bravo. Justice will be served. Okay, yeah, looks kind of low budget. We also have The World We Knew. Overflowing with talented performances. Never bloody heard of them. We also have, oh, Antonio Banderas in The Enforcer. Not all Guardians are angels. Okay, it's kind of John Wicking it up a bit, I think. Yeah, I think they're trying to cash in on the old John Wick for that. 7 quid, that's too dear. We have The Last Heist. Making bank robberies great again. And we've got old Trump up the top there. House on the Cliff, that was here a couple of weeks ago. The Woman King down there. Long, long crocodile. What else have we got? We've got anything up here? Oh yeah, we got the Nicolas Cage Old Way. That wasn't a bad film actually. And we also have the Three Musketeers. This looks like it's a new version of it. Yeah, it's got the bloke from Game of Thrones in it, I think. Looks like a new retelling of it. Hostile Territory. The Grit, oh, True Grit meets 310 to Yuma. Yeah, that was here a couple of weeks ago. And Mega Quake as well. Shark Frenzy, it's 5 quid. Super Volcano, 5 quid. Brucey's still here, £7 for a Detective Night Redemption. Next Girl, Blacklight. What we've got up here? Matilda. There's the other one. There's Detective Night Rogue. Still need to see that. That's not a bad price actually. 3 quid for the DVD at the Battle of Watergate Bridge. I need to see that one. Peacemaker on DVD there for 7 quid. That's a pretty good price. And Orphan First Kill for 7 quid. Got Brucey in the Wrong Place. Ghostbusters Afterlife on DVD for 5 quid. And got a couple of Blu-rays up here. Shazams and Creeds rather. Greed. Nobody. So mix and match, any 2 for 12 quid. And in amongst all that lot we have a Ready Player One DVD. Warner Brothers Family Favourites. Okay. Yeah, okay, not bad. Not a bad selection, but I don't think there's going to be anything that I'm going to pick up in here. Yeah, like there's no real new DVDs because they haven't put the new stuff out yet. So obviously we haven't been in here for a couple of weeks, so some of it is new. But I don't think there's anything that I want to pick up, especially at the DVD prices. Okay, alright, let's head back to the car. Got a little stand here by the Easter eggs of Super Mario Brothers, the movie, which opens this coming Friday. So it looks like we've got some fleece and some bedding. We've got some cushions there and some fleece or fleeces. Of course, we've got a couple of Star Wars things in the toys here. We've got Grogu here, a little plush Grogu for £10. And down here we've got the Mandalorian retro figures, so they've got a couple of these in. I don't know how much they are. It hasn't got any price. But very thin card, as you can see, they're bending. So we've got Mandalorian. What else have we got? We've got Moff Gideon as well. And Cara Dune. Very bendy cards, look at them. So Cara Dune there, and IG. We've got IG11. We've got a few more in here. We also have Grief Cargo as well. Don't know if there's anything in the back there. Oh yeah, let's move that one out of the way. And we also have the child. We have Grogu with his little pod. And last one at the back here is QL. I think it's pronounced QL. Yeah. The thing about these, they're made to look like the originals. Obviously, you know, through Kenner and Palitoy, but they are quite flimsy. They're not brilliantly well made. But the thing that really throws me off is these retros here. Actually, that's a sticker. Okay, so have they changed it then? Because I remember these were actually printed on. This retro was actually printed on part of the card before, and now they're stickers. Okay, that's something I didn't know about. Anyway, I better put all these back, but I don't know how much. They're probably between 10 and 15 quid, but I don't think I'll pick any up. And of course, with the new film coming out, we've got all the Super Mario toys in as well. So we've got like little speed buggies or something, Luigi. And we have these weird contraption things, whatever they are. And some figures, like some figure collections. And some plush. £7.50 each. Okay, so yes, back in the car. Yeah, it wasn't anything that I wanted to pick up there, unfortunately, in Asda, and they hadn't put the new stuff out, so you don't get to see me running around Asda in a nappy this time. Yes, I think everybody was swarming around the Easter eggs. It's like last minute, quick, buy the Easter eggs before they've gone. I bet you, come next Monday or Tuesday, I bet the Easter eggs will be like 50p each. That's actually not bad, actually, because if you pick up the Easter eggs while they're really cheap, even at the moment, the Tesco's one's like £2 for, say, a Terry's chocolate orange. No, say, for instance, a Mars one. You get a Mars one and you get 2 Mars bars. £2. That is cheaper than actually buying a bloody Mars bar itself. So you get all that lot of chocolate for just £2. So, yeah, if you want chocolate, it's probably best to maybe wait until after Easter and just grab a load of chocolate and make it last a couple of months. Or one day in our house. Okay, so you're out of there. I did get a meal deal though. So I got Walker's Baked Crisps. I got a lovely tuna mayo sandwich. And I also got an Oasis drink there. Very nice, citrus punch. Yeah, so that's very nice. So that was only like £2.95, so that's pretty good. Okay, so before we head back to Dover to our last stop, which will be the British Heart Foundation, just wanted to give you a little insight as to what's happened in the last couple of days. As you know, well, you don't know, but this is a seatbelt. This is a car seatbelt. Now, I put my car in for an MOT last week. Everything was going swimmingly, David, swimmingly. And then I got a call from the garage. We've had to fail it. We've failed the MOT. We failed your car. I said, what's the matter? I thought it was going to be some kind of electrical problem. She said, the seatbelt's all frayed. It was. I mean, it's been frayed along the bottom part of the seatbelt for the last year. I think it's probably either where it wears on belt buckles or it wears on, you know, the bits on the coat, you know, the teeth, what they call them. So I need to be more careful. And I own a Chevrolet Trax. And unfortunately, Chevrolet pulled out of the UK and I think most of Europe in 20, I I think it was 2017. The car's 2014. They pulled out in 2017. My dealer did say I'll be able to get parts for the time being, but they contacted the garage where I put the car in. They contacted my local Vauxhall garage that used to be Chevrolet, which is Perry's in Dover. They haven't got one. They haven't got a seatbelt, so it's the driver's side seatbelt. And they said it's probably going to be really hard to get hold of one. So I found Chevrolet in the UK. I think there's like 2 dealers. There's Toomey, Vauxhall, but they still supply parts to Chevrolets. First of all, I phoned the main part of Chevrolet in the UK, and they said, we haven't got the part, but we might be able to get it from Germany for you. Yeah. And it can take 2 to 4 weeks just to get a seatbelt. That was not going to work because, of course, I've got to go work. I've got other things going on. And it needs to pass the MOT. I need to get the car taxed. So I phoned round one of these Toomey garages. It was in, I think it was the one in Basildon. And he said, yeah, we got one. We got one in stock. I said, right, can I order it? I want to order it right flipping now. And he says, you have to do that online. So I had a bit of trouble trying to find the location. He gave me the part number, had trouble trying to find it on the website. So I had to phone him. He guided me through where to order it, make a request. You don't order it on the website. You send an email request to them and then they come back with an invoice. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, they came back with an invoice, £270 for a seatbelt. It had to be done. Only thing is, they said it'll take about 3 to 4 days to get to you. And we had the weekend coming up and I was supposed to be going to work. And, yeah, and I said, well, can you get it to me as soon as you can, even if it means paying the extra for courier, next day service? So I got an invoice through and it says one of our vans will come down and deliver it to you tomorrow. Thank God for that. I cannot believe it, because when I was talking to the person in the garage where the MOT was happening, they said there's 2 options. One, you can either go around the breakers yards and hope there's a Chevrolet Trax with a seatbelt. Then again, you know, what state is it going to be in? If it's in a breakers yard, it's probably a foregone conclusion that the car's been in some kind of crash. The other option would be to sell the car. That is it. They were the 2 options I had, because it was so difficult getting a seatbelt, because you can't get them for these cars now. Now, this car is based around the Vauxhall Mocha. So I had the thought, why can't we just use one from a Vauxhall Mocha? It's all to do with the connections and the bolts and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, it did arrive. They did install it. And thank God I'm out driving now. I've got my MOT certificate. I had to quickly tax my car because it had to be taxed within a day, and we're sitting pretty now. So yeah, it was stressful. It was really stressful at the time, because I really thought I was going to have to sell the car, and I was looking at brand new car purchases. And I didn't want to do that because there's still life left in the old girl yet. She might be a bit dirty, you know, because I haven't had it washed for quite a while, which I need to do soon. The thing about this car is it's diesel. Yes, okay, it's not eco-friendly or anything like that, although it was sold to me as an eco-friendly diesel. So maybe I can get some like PPI back off it, because it was missold. Who's missold? Is she the same as Miss Universe? Anyway, the thing about this is, what I like about it is I can put 10 quid in the tank and it will get me 200 miles. You can't do that with an electric. You can't do that probably, I don't know, with a petrol. Yeah, it's like 60 to 70 miles to the gallon. So it's really good. It's really economical compared with my old PT Cruiser that I used to own. Jeez, put 10 quid, I can get down the bottom of the road. I have to fill it up again. Yeah, and also the tax is 30 quid a year. Again, with my Chrysler PT Cruiser that I used to have, and my Chrysler Crossfire, the tax was nearly £200 to £250 a year, which is ridiculous. So 30 quid a year is fantastic. Talking of Chrysler Crossfire, I'm going to stick a picture here. This is the exact car, well, not the exact car, but this is the car that I used to own and drive around. And we were over, me, Papa Bowman and my auntie were over Toby Carvery the other day, and there's one been abandoned in the car park. And I'll stick a picture here, but that was a beautiful car. I had that in 2007. I think it was 2007. And it had this little flight that went up the back. You know, you pressed a button and the flight went up, you know, for the aerodynamics. It was expensive because the tyres were like 300 quid each. And insurance was, I think it's something like insurance group 19 or something like that. But loved that car, 3.2 litre, bloody fast. Best in-car sound system I've ever owned. It's a shame I couldn't have taken it out of that car and put it in this one. But the sound system in here is not bad, but it's not brilliant. But yeah, so that's still abandoned down there. So there is a notice on the windscreen saying it needs to be removed by the end of April. So it might have been taken away now. It could have been a stolen car. It could have been dumped. I don't know. But it was still in really good condition, as you saw in the picture. But that exact model and that exact colour is what I used to own. And I've even got like some models of all the cars that I used to own back at home. I've got a red Chrysler PT Cruiser, I've got a silver Chrysler PT Cruiser, I've got the silver Chrysler Crossfire, and I've also got a red MX-5, which I used to, yeah, I actually used to get in an MX-5, believe it or not. Yes, the only one that I haven't got at the moment, I haven't got a model Chevrolet Trax, so I'll have to look around. I seem to have bought little die-cast models of every car that I've ever owned. Fantastic. Anyway, I thought I'd just share that little story, just so you know, in case you wondered where I've been in the last couple of days or if I've been stressed out. Believe it or not, my blood pressure went up quite high when I found out that the car wasn't going to run through the MOT. I think it went to like 171 over 100. Yeah, so I'm calmed down now, so it's back down into like the 130, around about 138 to 145 over 88 to 93, that kind of area. But anyway, we are done here. We've finished talking about cars. I'm going to probably have a drink and also eat me baked crisps, and then we'll go back to Dover to the last shop of the day. That will be the big British Heart Foundation, and let's go and have a look, see what they've got. So yeah, I'll see you back in Dover in a minute. Okay, so we're here back in Dover. So let's go to our last stop today, British Heart Foundation. Let's go and have a look, see if they've got anything new. Okay, so here we are, British Heart Foundation. It's the big furniture place, so let's go and have a look, see what media they've got in. Okay, so they seem to have moved a lot of stuff around. There's a couple of Blu-rays here. The Other Woman, Fast and Furious, Hangover and Push with a lenticular. There's some PC CD-ROM games, some FIFA games, some PS3 games there. Nothing of real interest, although I will scan a few of these just in case they're worth something. I doubt it. But here's all the big DVD selection. So a lot of them have been put up into these big cases, these bookcases. They were in like bins, like the old HMV bargain bins, but they've moved them all. So let's just move this age thing out of the way. I noticed that we've got a couple of Buffys up here, Buffy and Angels. So we've got the Angel, the complete collection there on DVD. Plus says, I think the first 6 seasons of Grey's Anatomy there on DVD, so that's pretty good. Although I'd rather have them on Blu-ray. Down here we've got some Arrested Development, some more Grey's Anatomy DVD box sets. We've got some Desperate Housewives back there. We have The Thick of It, which I've already picked up. Here's the big Buffy DVD box set, so that's pretty good. All 7 seasons in there. We have some Lost down there, some 24. We have this space thing, which I think might be a documentary about the universe. It's got some Heroes there, NCIS, more 24, Torchwood, Charlie's Angels over there, a few CSIs, so that's pretty good. The Shield, some more 24. So there's a bit of a selection of everything in here as well. And next shelf down, we've got this big CD box set, which I'm not really interested in. Looks like all classical stuff. Got some OC back there, more CSI. What else have we got over here? We got The West Wing. We got Dirt here with Courtney Cox. This was a good series. I think it only ran for 1 season, but it was really good. Yeah, West Wing over there. We've got some Top Gear, some Doctor Who I saw there on the corner, and stretching down here we've got some more box sets. Bit of a mixture down there. Panning up to the other DVDs, this is like all the mainstream DVDs. Seeing if I can find something. I did notice one of the jewel cases, Plunkett and McLean, I think that is. I don't know if I've got that, so I'm not going to pick that up until I check to see if I've already got that one. But a lot of very well-known DVDs in here, and a few rarities that I saw that I've never heard of. I've never heard of this one, Half Light. Never heard of that one. This one kind of made me giggle a bit. It's called Episode 4. I thought it was Star Wars until it says that Attack of the Clowns. It looks like a motocross DVD or something. Plus we have Die Hard 4.0 there as well. I think it was called what was it called in America? Live Fast, Die Hard or something. I can't remember. Yeah, so lots of DVDs, but I don't think there's anything worth picking up. All those PC games I pulled out of the way because I noticed all the Blu-rays were stacked behind, so there's a lot of in-betweeners there. We've got some Constantine on HD DVD, Deadpool, Ted. There is a PS4 game there, Battlefield 1, but yeah, a lot of usual stuff. Okay, they seem to have moved a lot of stuff around in there. Plus they've got rid of the big baskets full of DVDs. I think they've just put them in a big cabinet, like a big bookshelf cabinet. A lot of box sets in there, a lot of DVDs, Buffy, Angel, lots of stuff in there. I had a quick flip through some of the DVDs. They also got loads of CDs. The Blu-rays, I had to pull out like 3 stacks of games, PC, CD-ROM games and stuff like that to get to a lot of the Blu-rays that were at the back, but I went through them and there wasn't anything worth picking up. It was the same ones that was in there last time. Did find a PS4 game, Battlefield, I think it's Battlefield 1. I did scan it, CX, it only showed 60p, so I left that, but yeah, there wasn't anything else in there, unfortunately. So I think we're done here. I'm just going to grab a coffee from Costa to go home, and I'll see you back at the house, back in the cinema room, and I'll show you what I picked up today. Okay, so back from the shops, back in the cinema room. Just going to have a swig of my Oasis. Very nice. Okay, so yes, nice little stack of goodies today. Very happy with that lot. As you can see, they're all pretty much black, which can only mean one thing. It's all 4K. It's a 4K day. Right, so let's kick it off. Let's kick it off with the Treks. Yes, we're trekking today. Star trekking on the starboard bar. Was it on the starboard side? Only going forwards because we can't find reverse. Yeah. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. Oh my god. Right, okay, so the first one we have is fantastic. Oh, hello. Has that got a mark across it? Across the slip. Oh, that's alright, you can't really see it. We have Star Trek Generations. Yes, with a nice slip cover there. Very nice glossy slip. So that's pretty good. I do enjoy this film. Malcolm McDowell's in this film. It's a joining of the Next Generation crew and, you know, a few cameos from the original crew as well. £19.99, so that's pretty good. We do have lots of special features on there as well. So that's excellent. I believe all these have the same surround English Dolby True HD 7.1 on the 4K, but I'm really looking forward to checking these out on 4Ks. Okay, so let's just do a quick unboxing. So there we go. So there is the slip cover, and there's the inside. I don't know if these have artwork on the actual covers, in the actual cases, I mean. Okay, so it looks like we're just going to have very generic. So we've got generic Generations. So we have the 4K, which is the black one, and then we have the blue one which is just the standard Blu-ray. So yeah, so there we go. So that's fine. So that is Star Trek Generations. I'm not going to unbox all of them. I'll just check the next one, but I think pretty much it's going to be the same inside all of them. So there is Star Trek First Contact, one of the best Star Trek movies of all time. There's the title on the spine there, and the back, and all the special features. Again, £19.99. Same audio on this, 7.1. So let's just check this one. I'm pretty sure that this is going to have a black and a blue disc in it as well. Yeah, that's pretty much. There we go. So a black First Contact and a blue Blu-ray case there. Disc, what? That's the cover. Yes, so I won't bother opening the other two, but I will show them to you. So that's Star Trek First Contact. Next up we have Star Trek Insurrection, which this kind of plays out more like a TV episode, like an extended TV episode. But you'll see my ranking of all the Star Trek movies, all 13 of the Star Trek movies, in a couple of days on Wednesday, on First Contact Day. So yes, there we go. Very nice. There is the spine as well, and there is the back with all the special features there. So that's pretty good. So that's Insurrection. And of course we have the last one here. We have Star Trek Nemesis. Nice green cover on that one. Nice spine, and there's all these special features on there as well. And for those that are not well versed in the Star Trek, that's Tom Hardy. Yeah. He was a pretty good character. He played a character called Shinzon, which was kind of like a clone of Captain Picard. But there we go, that is Star Trek Nemesis. So yes, very happy with those. That completes the Star Trek franchise. So there is the side spines, and they all look fantastic. I wish that they did the J.J. Abrams ones, redid them in matching slipcovers. You never know, we might get them. But it would be really nice to have all of the Star Trek movies in the same type of artwork and the same type of pictures. On the video that I'm doing of my complete Blu-ray and 4K collection on Wednesday, I'm calling it the complete Blu-ray and 4K collection, but it won't have these because I've already done the video and recorded it, whereas I've only just purchased these. I've only just picked these up, so at least you know I've got these now. So it really is the complete package. You know what I'm talking about. Nobody does, Paul. Nobody does. Next up, we have one of the 100 Warner Brothers anniversary ones on 4K and Blu-ray, and this is Cool Hand Luke. Yes, with Paul Newman, and this does come in a slim case. They did have Maltese Falcon there as well. Didn't pick that up. This is the main one that I was looking for. So I think the Maltese Falcon is in black and white, isn't it? So I don't know if I'm going to pick that one up. But anyway, there is the back. So some nice artwork on there. We've got some special features as well, which includes a commentary by historian Newman. Is it Kim Newman? Maybe Kim Newman. A biographer Eric Lax. We've got a documentary, A Natural Born World Shaker, Making Cool Hand Luke, and a theatrical trailer. And the audio is DTS HD Master Audio. So that's pretty good. Excellent. Okay, and as I say, I watched the trailer for this, the new remastered trailer, and it looks fantastic. So I'm hoping that it's going to look fantastic. So there we go. So there is the inside there. Just going to check this. This is a slim case, by the way, but I don't think it's going to be an eco case, because we don't seem to be getting eco cases with the 4K cases. Thank God for that. So we have two discs. Again, the same format as the Star Trek ones. Black for 4K and blue for Blu-ray. And let me just check behind the disc. Yeah, no, so we don't actually have eco. Although these cases are still quite flimsy. So I think they are using less plastic. So there we go. So that is Cool Hand Luke. And the last one, this was a toss-up. I didn't actually know if they had it. I'd watched an unboxing and I really liked the artwork for it. And they had the 4K, and I asked the guy if they had this. And he says, I don't think we do. I think you'd have to order it off the website, the HMV website. As it was, they had one copy. So I picked up Babylon, the 4K Steelbook. Yes, I do like the artwork. I'm going to do an unboxing for this one now. I'm just reminiscing back though, because do you remember in the old days of Play.com and when Steelbooks were still in their infancy, coming out on Blu-ray and that, you could pick up a really nice Steelbook for £17.99 at Play.com. Prices of Steelbooks have really gone up over the years. We know that from like Zavvi, you know, the regular price is around about £29.95 or £29.99. They've gone up even more. So yeah. So this is the 4K. This contains the 4K and the Blu-ray. It's got 3 discs. I think the standard 4K only has 2 discs. It has the 4K and a Blu-ray bonus disc. I don't know if it has the Blu-ray movie on the standard edition. You'll have to stick it down in the comments if it does. But this one has the 4K on one disc. We have the Blu-ray feature film on one disc. And then we have the Blu-ray special features on another disc. So there is Babylon. And £34.99. I think that's pretty much going to be the price of 4K Steelbooks from now on. So bye-bye to the £29.99. It looks like £34.99 now. So they're going up. They are going up. They're going to price themselves out of the market if they're not careful, because people will just probably wait until they can pick something up cheap in CEX. But I wanted this anyway. I haven't actually seen the film. I've watched the trailer. It looks good. It's very stylish. Set in like the 1920s, isn't it? To do with Hollywood. Some great cast, including Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie, I think. Tobey Maguire's in it as well. And Olivia Wilde. And loads of other people. And yeah, I think I'm going to enjoy this one actually. I think this is going to look really good in 4K. But anyway, let's do an unboxing for it now. And let's hope we haven't got a damaged one, because I only had one in stock. Okay, so it looks very nice. I think it's a different finish than the American one. I think the American one is all full gloss. But it looks like we're getting like gloss, matte and spot gloss. So the centre of the image is all spot gloss, and you can see it's like a matte finish around it. So yeah, that's pretty good. There is the spine there, Babylon, and we also have the Paramount logo there. We have the backing card there. Does it mention the special features include a panoramic canvas called Babylon, the costumes of Babylon, scoring Babylon. How many more times can you say Babylon? And deleted and extended scenes. And I believe this film is long. I believe this is around about 3 hours. From what I understand, it does include Dolby Atmos and Dolby Vision. So that's pretty good. I didn't realise it an 18 certificate. Oh, by the way, yeah, down the bottom there, that's a sticker. So that can be removed. So let's remove the backing card if we can. Okay, so yeah, it looks good. It looks like I've got a mint-free copy. Really, it should be mint if you're buying it from a store anyway. You know, it's only like usually in the post where things bugger up. It has got a bit of glue that's been left behind. So let me just roll that off. Okay, so there we go. So there is the front of the Steelbook. And I've shown you the spine there. And we have the back as well. And that looks... obviously, it's a champagne glass exploding. I don't know if that's hit by something. Is it hit by... Is somebody shot it or something? I don't know. But maybe it's in the film. But yeah, so let's take that out. So we do have 3 discs. Like I said, I'm just going to remove the disc so we can get a good look at the...
I didn't catch that. Could you try again?
I actually didn't say anything.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Bloody watches. It's like they're monitoring your entire life. Did I ask for your opinion? Anyway, there is the steelbook. So it's a really nice steelbook. I do like it. And there is the... Oh, hello. There is the interior. That looks like Margot Robbie. Looking a bit raunchy there. Fantastic. So very interesting to see this film. I haven't seen a lot of Damien Chazelle stuff. I did like First Man with Ryan Gosling. But I haven't seen La La Land yet. So I really do need to check that one out. So anyway, there is the Blu-ray. That's the special features Blu-ray. And of course on a bog standard blue disc, of course. Plus we also have the movie. There's the movie on Blu-ray. And finally, well, that's a little bit dirty there. Clean it with your t-shirt, Paul. And there's the 4K on the black disc. Cool. So there we go. So there is the inside. So I'll just need to stick this inside one of my protectors, steelbook protectors, and I'll do that in a little while. So yeah, that is it then. That is everything I've picked up. I haven't had anything delivered. So we've got Babylon there. We have Cool Hand Luke. There we have Cool Hand Luke. And we also have the four Star Treks as well, the Next Generation ones, which I'm looking forward to watching these. I'm re-watching all the 4Ks of Star Trek at the moment. I've just got the Undiscovered Country to go again, and then I'll be on to the Next Generation ones. So there we go. So that is it. So I hope you enjoyed the Blu-ray hunt today. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been out there, but it was good to get back out. And I am feeling a lot better. I'm still having some problems. I don't want to make this into a big health video, but I'm still having a few problems that I still think is to do with my blood pressure medication. I am waiting for a phone call from my doctor. Believe it or not, I did an online application the other day because that's the only way you can get an appointment. And they said a doctor will phone you on the 12th of April. So I've got to wait until the 12th of April to get a phone call. But I might tell him some of the symptoms that I'm getting since I started taking that blood pressure medication, and maybe they'll swap it. Maybe he'll say, well, try this one, because I believe what I'm having, the amlodipine, I am getting some side effects even 6 weeks after starting taking them. So we'll see how it goes anyway when I speak to the doctor. But there we go. I hope you enjoyed the video. Like it by giving it some thumbs up. Blah, 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 blah. Don't forget to subscribe, comment and share. And I'll see you on the next video. And don't forget, this coming Wednesday is Star Trek First Contact Day. So look out for some fresh Star Trek videos that will be coming up onto the channel. So till the next time, bye-bye.